What's good, YouTube? Ziblock Damo. You tuned into another edition of Damo Styles. Today, I'm going to be giving y'all my top 3 tips to help your hair grow longer and faster. I know it's tough for a lot of people to grow their hair at the speed that they would like it to. I also know that it's tough to really maintain your hair the way that you want to, and I hope that these 3 tips can really help guide you and get you the way you're trying to be as far as growing your hair and going through that journey. For me, all of these tips that I'm going to be giving you guys are tips that I use myself. I can't say that these methods are effective. I use them on myself. I've given these methods to plenty of people in real life who still apply it to this day, and they've been seeing great results. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Before we do, please make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Drop a like and drop a comment for me. I appreciate all the support over this past year. Let's just keep it going.
I ain't never in a drought. I ain't never in a drought.
Okay, so tip number 1 for me, and what I feel like is most important, is your timing. Timing is everything when it comes to growing your hair and maintaining your hair throughout this growth journey. And by timing, I mean how long in between you're doing certain things, how often you're doing certain things, all that. If you washing your hair every single week, that's harmful. That's gonna slow down your progression. If you spacing it out, you putting 3 weeks in between washing your hair, even 4 weeks, you allowing your hair to build up the necessary dirt that it needs in order for it to grow. You know, the cleaner your hair is, the slower that it's gonna grow. Also, what I mean by timing is how often you getting your hair done. If you getting your hair done every single week, you getting it blow dried, you getting braids, cornrows, whatever the case may be, all this is detrimental to your hair growth. This hairstyle I have right now, I haven't even shown you guys, but I've had this hairstyle in for a solid 3 weeks now. So I'm probably gonna take it out after this video, and I got it washed the day that I got my hair done. So 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna wash it today. And that's gonna be a good thing because I put 3 weeks in between my washes and my hairstyles. So that's very helpful for my progression as far as my hair growth journey. Again, timing is everything. I understand that, you know, as humans and being in the society we in, we gotta maintain a certain image, we gotta maintain a certain look, we gotta keep ourselves up daily. But I'm telling you, if you able to maneuver and find ways to get through not having to touch your hair every single day, every single week, that's gonna be very helpful for you. Again, timing is everything. Don't feel like you gotta keep getting your hair done. Don't feel like you gotta keep washing your hair. Don't feel like you gotta keep touching your hair. All these things are detrimental. Okay, the second most important method to remember is trimming your edges, trimming your hair, whatever you wanna call it. Me personally, I don't apply heat to my hair, so I don't have the same damage to my ends that a lot of people would tend to have who get their hair blow dry before they get it done. So if you do use that method when getting your hair done, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to trim a lot more off of your ends. I know that just by growing your hair out, period, you have to trim those split ends. Regardless whether you get your hair blow dried, you keep it natural, you get protective styles, you just wear it out curly, it doesn't matter. At some point, you're gonna get split ends. When you get those split ends, it's time to trim them. Please, please, please don't overlook or underestimate the value in trimming your ends when it comes to this hair growth journey. Is very important, very, very important. And a lot of people may look at it as going a step backwards because you're growing your hair and then turning around and cutting off a few inches. I used to look at it that way until I actually tried it. And when I tried it, I noticed how much healthier my hair looked. I noticed how quick I grew those inches back. I put it to you like this. If you go and get your hair done, 9 times out of 10, if you're getting it done by a professional, that's one of the first things that they looking at when it comes time to do your hair. They looking at the split ends, they looking at the dead hair, they looking at the heat damage, all these different things. And if you have all these things in one, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to cut off a nice chunk of your hair. That's why you typically see a lot of these big chop videos, because a lot of people have a lot of heat damage. A lot of different methods that they've tried over the years have been damaging and harmful to their hair. And when you're just trying these different methods without maintaining the healthiness of your hair by trimming off the damaged hair, all that's gonna do is create an unbalanced head of hair, you know? So you'll have curly up top and then it's just straight, bone straight at the bottom. I'm pretty sure you don't want that. I know I don't. So hopefully you guys are able to apply this method and it helps everything you have going on, whether it's heat damage, just flat out split ends, whatever. And method number 3, moisture. That's the biggest key to your hair growth journey. Making sure your hair is moisturized, making sure you're not leaving your hair dry. Leaving your hair dry can, number 1, cause damage. Number 2, cause breakage. Number 3, it can irritate your scalp. It can potentially start dandruff. There's a lot of negatives that come with leaving your hair dry. So definitely make sure you moisturizing your hair. Make sure you oiling your scalp. Make sure you putting water on your hair. Whatever moisture you need. Me personally, I tend to lean on leave-in conditioner or curling cream, but in between styles, I make sure I'm always applying some type of oil to my scalp, whether it's coconut oil, whatever the case may be. I'm making sure I'm oiling my scalp at the very least. So it all depends on what type of hairstyle you got. Like if you got cornrows, braids, things like that, the best way to keep your hair moisturized would definitely be to grease your scalp, oil your scalp. Make sure you're taking good care of your scalp. If you're wearing your hair out on a ponytail, wash and go, whatever the case may be, you can use other products, you know? You can use those moisturizers, those leave-ins, those curling creams. All these different things can be used to help keep your hair moisturized. But moisture is definitely your friend. I know that it can cause a lot of shrinkage. Once your hair absorbs whatever moisture you putting on it, it can cause shrinkage, but you gotta weigh your options. Which one would you prefer? Healthy hair that's gonna grow faster, or hair that's not displaying the shrinkage, but it's damaged, it's dry, you know? So when you weigh your options, I don't know about y'all, but I'm leaning more towards this way. I'm leaning towards healthier hair. If that means it gotta look like my hair is a couple inches shorter than what it really is, I settle for that. That's only a look with certain styles. I definitely hope that everybody watching this applies at least one, but I'm hoping for all 3 methods to their routines when it comes to their hair journeys. If you guys would like to drop any of your tips as far as what methods you use in your hair growth journey, please drop them in the comments. If you use any of these methods, please drop them in the comments. And like I said at the beginning, if you're not subscribed, subscribe for more. Like the video. This right here is a part of my merch. Long live the GOAT, Kobe Bryant, aka the Black Mamba. I got several different graphic tees you can check out on my website, VintageParadiseLLC.com. I'll leave a link in the description. I also leave my Amazon links to my top products that I use daily, weekly, all that, you know? So make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at ZiplockDamo and at Damo Styles, as well as on TikTok at ZiplockDamo and at Damo Styles. And I will see y'all in the next video. I'm gone.